I actually have a question for you, Dave. What does sun grown mean?
Oh, okay. So sun grown. It means it's grown in the sun. It was sort of in the name. G'day mate, how you doing? So this is Dave, and this is
Brad. Hello, fellow traveling cigar brothers. We're live again from Nicaragua.
in the devil's den. It's blistering hot again, isn't it, mate?
Dave, you know, I actually blame you, because if you didn't call it the devil's, thank you, I appreciate it. Why does it smell like bike cleaner?
Because that's what I clean my bike with.
If you didn't call it the devil's den, the devil wouldn't come here every time we decide to film a video. We're in Maryland. It's supposed to be at least, you know, like a cool 70, 80. That's why I moved out of Florida, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be, but it's got to be, I don't know, 105.
Well, maybe if we turn on a fan, Dave, we wouldn't have...
Well, you know what happened last time, Brad?
That was definitely you.
Yeah.
So I didn't dress up this time because I sweat so much last time. I figured I'd wear something a little bit
it's
lighter.
Sort of like what I was wearing last time.
This might actually be your shirt.
No, mine was blue.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, just to let you know, I did get your drawer.
So you know what we're smoking today?
No, I don't actually. I have no idea.
All right. Well, I thought I'd save you a little bit. We're going to smoke one of these My Father.
Wait a minute. So we're smoking something that literally will not destroy my taste buds for 4 days?
Is that really what happened, do you think, with the Sweet Jane?
I never smoked it again. I don't know. I believe this is yours, Dave.
It is mine. And yours is over there underneath that cloth that's not underneath the cloth anymore.
Oh, wow. Finally.
So, yeah, we've got the... so today we're going to smoke the Flor de las Antilles from My Father Cigars.
I feel like this is a moment of celebration for me, Dave, because we're actually smoking something that I enjoy smoking. So I figured we needed to celebrate a little bit. I probably shouldn't have lit this next to the propane tanks.
Yeah, landed on the electrical cord. That'll be good. All good.
We're fine.
All right, so we're going to light up. Come right back to you. So we're all lit up. So this is the Flor de las Antilles from My Father. I really love the My Father range. Pretty much everything comes out of the My Father factories. Just awesome.
Yeah,
Am I being a bit biased or?
No, you're definitely not. Like the first My Fathers I had, someone handed to me. I actually didn't buy on my own, and that's the whole point, I think, of traveling cigar brothers, right? Like brothers cigars. We want to try things that are outside of our comfort zone, but someone handed this cigar to me, and I just loved every second of it.
Yeah. Now this is a Nicaraguan puro, right? So everything comes from Nicaragua. So Nicaraguan Sun Grown. We're smoking the Sun Grown. There's a Maduro also, which is also awesome, and we'll do a review on that as well. But this is the Sun Grown, Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan fillers. What are you getting on, say, the first on the light up in the first little bit here?
I mean, the leather taste is like that almost woodsy type pull from them, and I like My Father's. Every one of their My Father cigars has got this like spice note to it that just absolutely incredible.
On the retro hail, you get a bit of the spice.
I can't believe I did that again.
So not big at retro hailing there, Brad?
You knew that. Why'd you even bring it up?
So when you retro hail, are you sort of like letting all the smoke out, or are you just the last 10 or 15%?
Yeah, this is a sensitive subject for me, Dave.
So retro hailing is really important though, Brad. You've got to develop that skill. A lot of your taste buds, not your taste buds, a lot of your sense of taste comes from inside your nasal cavity.
I think I've made it by without having to do it.
So, we were talking about spitting out the wine earlier on. Is you really want to take some smoke into your mouth, sort of chew it around a little bit, let about 80% of it out, and then the last little bit comes out through your nose, and that's how you retrohale. Do you want to try it again? Give it a go. Here, let me show you.
I'm going to pass. So I'm getting a weird flavor going on here, Dave, and I can't pick up on it.
No, I think you were right before about maybe a bit of espresso.
No, it's something else.
A bit of sparkler magnesium from when you lit the sparkler.
Maybe a little nutty. I'm getting like a hint of almond or something like that.
You think? You really do? You're getting almond.
I'm not getting like an almond taste. No.
It's a little bit. I get a tiny little bit black pepper. It's not a lot. I don't like real spicy black peppery sort of cigars. I get a little bit. It's not a lot. It's very sort of thick feeling in your mouth. Like, that's what she said, right?
You felt a little thirsty, Dave. Did you bring something to drink this time?
It was your job to work out what we're going to pair it with.
Oh, that's right, because I remember last time you almost killed me.
So don't bullshit me. I know you've already poured it over there. I can see what we've got. I just don't know what's in it. Like, I know it's red wine.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. What sort of red wine's this, Brad?
I forgot. Why don't you knock it around a little bit and take a guess?
Did you just look at the bottle while I was taking a sip?
No. I'm an expert. I'm a wine connoisseur.
I'd say it's probably a Zinfandel.
Wrong.
That means I'm right, doesn't it?
It is a light Zinfandel. Just based on the fact that we didn't fix the heating and cooling problem in the devil's den. Maybe something a little less than heavy. I can't even drink whiskey in here.
You can drink whiskey in here. Look, you can hear it now. It's raining outside. It'll cool down. You can hear the rain, right?
Yeah.
So, sorry guys, put up with the rain for a moment. We're going to keep smoking some of this and we'll come straight back to you. All right, so we're back for a little bit. The rain's died down a little bit, but we figured we'll just go on anyway. I mean, heck, a little bit of pitter-patter of rain is not too bad, is it?
Pitter-patter?
Pitter-patter.
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 I think we're...
No, not pitter-patter, pitter-patter.
What?
Pitter-patter. You Yanks say your R's like...
Why do you gotta call us Yanks?
Because that's what we call you.
Like we're all running through the field of the Union, like fighting the Confederacy. Singing Junk-a-doodle-dandy.
Australians have got names for everybody, and
Yeah, like throw a couple out there.
All right, well, Aussies, you can comment in this if you get this far. I mean, Aussies aren't much into smoking cigars because they're too bloody expensive.
Australians?
Aussies.
All right, so I just ashed on myself. So this brings up a really interesting point of a conversation we had the other day. You're not ashing, but I ashed on myself, and I'm tapping it out, and it's getting all... Look at this.
But that's why.
What do you mean?
So, look, the construction of the cigar is really important, and I'm just going to hold that up there for you, and I'll run around and do a quick zoom. And the construction, a good cigar, I mean, you don't want to ash it regularly. The cigar ash actually helps keep the burn correct. And if you keep tapping it out like you do, you get wonky burns. Wonky, is that a word? It's an Australian word.
It is now.
Wonky.
Well, no more Australian. We think we learned like 2 minutes ago.
And you want to keep that. A well-constructed cigar is going to hold its ash for some time. Of course, the trick is to ash it before it falls on you.
But how do you know when it's going to fall? Like I just ashed
all
myself.
right. So first of all, let it go for a little bit. Once it gets down to about here, unless you've got a really good cigar, it's probably going to fall fairly soon.
This is a really good
I mean,
cigar.
I've seen cigars burn a long way through, and I've even had them myself where I've smoked them right down to the label and they've still held on, but you're really risking it. So what you want to do is you just want to gently knock it off, not tap it in the bowl. So you just want to let me get this ashtray here.
So you're
Compliments
saying
of our local diamond crown.
You don't want to tap it?
No, you can
don't
just
tap
either
it?
roll it around the edge. I like to just sort of pull it off the edge like that, and it just falls off nice and neat, and it keeps it there. And then don't ever do that just before you have another puff on it to get it going again, because having the ash helps all the layers. Remember last time we talked about wrapper, binder, and filler? Mm-hmm. You want them to all burn evenly so that you get the blend that the manufacturer intended. Does that help?
Yeah. Does it matter? Don't mind me asking this, Dave. How do you suck on yours? Do you use a little teeth? Because I seem to slobber all over my
So I think
my stick.
Most people would say that you put it past your teeth.
You put it into the back of your throat?
Not into the back of your throat. Just past your teeth. And a lot of people hold it. Like you really chew on yours. I've noticed that. The end of your...
I like a little teeth.
The end of your cigar by the time you're finished is like my dog's chew toy. But no, I'm a little bit more gentle than that. I don't use quite as much teeth when I suck on it.
You give your
probably
stick,
a good thing, right?
You give your stick to your dog?
Here, polish your head. We don't want too much shine. Okay, so you were getting into the second third now. Have you had any changes?
It's actually toned down a little bit, actually. To no surprise. I thought it...
Still got that leather... That sort of woody leather.
Yeah, but it's not too dry. And
No.
I hate Padrones. And I know I'm going to catch heat for this.
That's really harsh. You hate Padrones.
I hate Padron cigars because
You're going to upset a lot of people saying
I don't
that.
care. I don't like them. I like a nice wet taste when I have my cigar. And if it's too dry or has that champagne-like dryness, it's just a huge turnoff to me.
I think I'm starting to get that nutty flavour that you said earlier. Maybe almond.
As you suck on it, you're getting those nuts?
Yeah, so look, as we said before, Travelling Brothers Cigars, we're going to do these reviews on cigars that you can get, generally. We'll do some special ones occasionally, right? But the whole idea is to help you get an idea as to whether or not you'd try a different cigar when you go to the cigar lounge. And we do travel a lot, and we consider ourselves brothers.
I would say that.
Yeah.
We kind of look alike.
I'm clearly the good-looking one, right?
That is definitely not what everyone said. I always enjoy a good cigar, either wherever I'm driving or wherever I'm staying for the night. I always find a place to go, and I know you hunt different lounges out.
Oh, yeah. So, I don't know. When we travel, we often get our hotel after looking at where the cigar lounges are in the town, so that we're sort of in the middle of all the cigar lounges. And finding a good cigar lounge, going to a different place, I mean, that's where you meet people, right? Cigars are really just a social thing.
As you guys like and subscribe, comment down below about what you look for in a good cigar lounge. What do you look for, Dave?
What do I look for? Good ventilation.
Yeah.
But good ventilation is important. I mean, when you go into a cigar lounge and you hit that wall of smoke, it's like a complete turn off for
horrible.
me. Yeah, complete turn off.
Because then you leave literally smelling like an ashtray.
Yeah, well, cigars are not so bad. If people are smoking cigarettes in there, that's disgusting.
That's huge now. So, do you like a good salesperson when you walk into a lounge?
I like people who are going to help you. Yeah.
No, but I like someone that's out front that'll interact. It's all part of that experience. Like, I smoke a lot at home. Like, I post a lot of pictures on our Instagram, and just smoking in the garage, watching baseball and stuff like that. And I know you work from home. So we do smoke at home a lot, but it's always nice. We meet at the lounge every once in a while just to kick back and talk to people and get to know what's going on and different walks of life. That's what cigars are all about. I think they're the great equalizer. Right?
Yeah, the friends that you meet at cigar lounges is just incredible. So make sure you get out, even if you do order online or whatever and smoke them at home, make sure you get out and support your local cigar lounge, your brick and mortar place. And
especially now.
Buy some cigars there. Yeah, especially now with all the business issues that are going on with this whole thing that we won't mention.
But it is important to support local business and get out. And I know I buy, cigars online. I get, we hunt for the cheapness. It has nothing to do with my religion or anything, that we hunt for the cheapest things.
See, now if we'd cut our cigars on camera...
We didn't get to do l'chaim.
We didn't get to do l'chaim.
I had no circumcision.
Ah, well, there we go. Just the tip.
We cut it short.
We're only halfway through the cigars, but, Brad and I have smoked...
I'm almost done.
How are you that far through? Seriously.
I'm a professional sucker.
You are a professional sucker. You suck hard.
With a little bit of teeth, Dave.
With a little bit of teeth. We both smoked the cigar a few times now, and I think pretty much from halfway through you're going to get the same flavours all the way through, and it is one of those cigars that I will finish right down to the nub. Like
right to the base?
Right to the base. Yeah, this is a great cigar. I've always got a box of these in my humidor.
I actually have a question for you, Dave. What does sun grown mean?
Oh, okay. So sun grown. It means it's grown in the sun. It was sort of in the name. No, Sarah, seriously. So a lot of tobacco leaves, like when we're talking about the wrapper, a lot of wrappers, like a wrapper is the most expensive and hard to grow leaf because it's basically got to be perfect. After it's been picked and dried and fermented, it's still like no holes and no blemishes because it is the presentation of the cigar and it has a lot of flavour. So a lot of wrapper plants that they're expecting to grow wrapper from are grown in the shade. So they actually literally cover the crop with a shade cloth or, a shade, create that. Or some areas are naturally shady all the time, but they're not in the blaring sun. A sun grown is literally that. It hasn't had that covering. It's come from an area that's got more sun cover. And it gives it, I think, a little bit more of a peppery bite to it, generally.
Like a cleaner taste sometimes?
No, I think your shade-grown wrappers are probably what I'd say is a cleaner taste.
Like a smoother smoke.
They're generally smooth. This is a little bit more edgy when it's sun-grown, I think.
I'm almost down to the last third of this cigar, and it is pulling the same as when we started.
Mm-hmm. But the draw is awesome. And you can see that ash is holding really well. I've only ashed this once.
Look how much smoke this thing's pumping out. Like,
You can do that sound effect again. What about a retro howl for us? One last retro howl.
Absolutely not. I don't think I can withstand another one of those. So I think we're going to close out with this one, guys. I got to tell you, fellow brothers, this cigar has got to be in the everyday lineup, right?
Yeah, this is an everyday cigar. If you haven't tried this one, next time you go into a lounge, look for the really nice label. We'll put a...
This is like a $10 cigar when you buy the box, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't have the pricing on it here at the moment, but I think 2012 it won Cigar of the Year in 2012 with Cigar Aficionado.
It's like a $10 cigar of the year.
It's a really good price point, and it's a really good solid cigar. And really, you could give this to anybody. I think they'd enjoy it. It's a nice, easy to smoke cigar.
Like a nice medium body, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Medium body, yeah. I'd call it medium. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's all from me.
And that's all for me.
So we're going to sign out now. You like our review, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Down here for thumbs up, down there for subscribe.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button because we got more videos pumping out to you guys.
Yeah, we'll get some more out real soon. Catch you later.
Catch you later, brothers.